My name is Grace Okonkwo, and I'm from a small village in southeastern Nigeria. What I'm about to share is a story so intense, so supernatural, that it still sends chills down my spine. This is the night I came face to face with demons, and lived to tell how God saved me. It all started when I began ministering in a remote village deep in the heart of Enugu State. This village was notorious for its deep ties to witchcraft and idol worship. The people there lived in constant fear of curses, evil spirits, and the powerful witch doctors who ruled the community. I knew God had called me to bring His light to this dark place, but I had no idea how fierce the battle would become. One evening, after a powerful church service where several people were delivered from demonic oppression, I returned to my small rented house. As I prepared for bed, I felt an unusual heaviness in the air. The room felt colder than usual, and I couldn't shake the feeling that something was watching me. I prayed and went to sleep, but around midnight, I was jolted awake by a loud banging on my door. My heart raced as I sat up in bed, listening. The banging grew louder, more aggressive, and then I heard it, a voice deep and guttural calling my name. Grace, Grace, open the door. Froze. The voice didn't sound human. It was filled with malice, and it sent a wave of terror through me. I grabbed my Bible and began to pray, but the banging intensified. The door shook violently as if someone or something was trying to break in. Then the unthinkable happened. The door burst open and 3 figures stepped inside. But these weren't ordinary intruders. Their eyes glowed red, and their faces were twisted with hatred. I realized with horror that these were demons in human form. One of them pointed at me and snarled, "You have no right to be here. Tonight you die." I wanted to scream, but no sound came out. My body felt paralyzed, as if an invisible force was holding me down. The demons moved closer, their presence suffocating. I could feel their hatred, their desire to destroy me. But in that moment of sheer terror, something inside me rose up. I remembered the words of Psalm 91. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. With all the strength I could muster, I cried out, "In the name of Jesus, leave this place." The demons recoiled, hissing like wild animals. I repeated the name of Jesus, louder and louder, until the room began to shake. Suddenly, a blinding light filled the space, and I heard a voice, gentle yet powerful, say, "Do not fear. I am with you." The demons screamed in agony, their forms dissolving into shadows as the light grew brighter. Within seconds they were gone. The room fell silent, and the oppressive atmosphere lifted. I collapsed to my knees, trembling and weeping. God had shown up in the most miraculous way. He had sent His angels to rescue me from the clutches of darkness. The next morning, I learned that the villagers had heard the commotion and were too afraid to come near my house. They told me that the local witch doctors had performed a ritual that night, summoning demons to kill me. But God had other plans. From that day on, the village began to change. People who had once lived in fear of witchcraft started coming to church, eager to hear about the God who saves and delivers. Many were set free from demonic oppression, and the power of the gospel transformed the community. This experience taught me that no matter how dark the night, God's light will always prevail. The enemy may come with threats and intimidation, but he is no match for the name of Jesus. If you're facing a battle today, remember this. You are not alone. God is with you, and His power is greater than any force of darkness. Stand firm in faith, declare His word, and watch as He fights for you. Thank you for listening to my testimony. May it remind you that no matter how fierce the storm, God is your refuge and strength.